Good day, viewers, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Maths with David. I'm Victor Adewale Adeleke. Yeah, our major focus is just to teach you mathematics from the onset up to tertiary institution. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, do it to subscribe, like and share to your friend, your relative, lovers of mathematics, so that whenever I post helpful materials like this, educative materials specifically, you will always get notified. Okay, now let's see. There's this one beautiful question while I was surfing online and I stumbled upon it, a trivia question that I want to quickly provide solution to today. Okay, now the question reads, you can see on the screen, it said, some birds were flying and met a bird on their way. The bird greeted them, hello 100. Take note, some birds were flying. And these birds that were flying met a bird on their way. I'm repeating the question. The bird they met on their way greeted them, hello 100. They said, we are not 100. This who said, there's the group of the birds that were flying, some of the birds. They responded saying, we are not 100, but we need half of us plus you to make us 100. That was what they said. Now, the question, the very intelligent question is, how many birds were flying? Not how many group of birds did the bird meet. So you have to be very specified on what to do and the question itself so that you can provide solution. Okay, now they gave possible solutions. They said A, they gave A, you can see on the screen. A, they gave it to be 198. B 49, these are options. Then C 66, D 51, E 101, and D 199. Okay, let's see what the solution will be. We cannot just guess, we are mathematicians, so there should be reasons for any solution we pick. So what do? First thing first, let sum, which is the group, let the group of the bird, let's be specified, let the group of birds, okay, be X. Now, if we've gotten this now in our mind, stopped in our mind, so we have said let the group of the birds be X. Now, what was the question? What was the reply? Sorry, the reply to one of the bird was to that bird. Sorry, that asked the question. The reply was, we need half of us. So automatically, half of what? Of the group of bird, which is the sum of the bird, according to the statement. Then what do? Plus you. This was a bird responding from the group now, saying we need half of us. This is half of what? Of the group of the birds. Then plus what? Plus you, which is the one bird, to make 100. This is the equation that will bring or resolute everything to the total, to the final solution, which is absolute. Now let's see, let's continue. Don't forget, the X is not the value, it's not the answer to the question. This is where many persons get it twisted. The X is not, no, the X is, we've made X the group of the birds. So that is not the solution. The question that was asked was, how many birds were flying? So let's continue that. So you can see this. So the simple thing to do here is just multiply through by 2, since we have a denominator of 2 here. So multiplying through by 2 will make the question becomes, okay, let me be explicit, times 2 plus 2 times 1. Okay, just trying to be as clean as I can. Then 100 times another 2. So what do we have? Your 2 here eliminates and we are having X left. You have 2 here and you have 200. So X automatically becomes 200 minus what? Minus 2. And X will be equals to 198. So this is the solution, not the final solution, but the solution to the number of birds or the group of the birds that were flying. Don't forget the statement. We need half of us plus you. So half, what will be half of 198? 199. Then plus your 1. When you plus your 1 or you add your 1, you're going to get what? 100. So that was the statement the bird made. The bird must be a very smart one. So you see that. So X became what? 198, which is the group of birds that were flying. But from here, what do? The next thing we need to know is to answer. The next thing we need to do now is to answer the question that was asked. What was the question? The question said, how many birds were flying? This is where the logic comes into it, or the smartness or the quiz in the question comes in. So let's see, it said, how many birds were flying? So automatically, the total birds that will be flying are not the birds flying in the whole world. No, the birds that is flying in that question is what? The 198, which is the group, plus the 1. So the final solution, number of birds number of birds, number of birds flying, sorry for that, flying is going to be what? Is going to be equal 198 plus 1, which equates what? Which equates 199. So I think the final solution is going to be what? Is going to be F. 199 is the solution. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, do it to subscribe, like, and share. Stay tuned, stay connected for more educative materials like this.